So, welcome to my second replay. I'm still monkeying with the audio, just so you know, so if something sounds weird, I'm working on it. I'm still new to Fraps, I'm still new to Bandicam. So if you have any tips, tricks, let me know. They'd be greatly appreciated. Any constructive criticism is. So I'm playing on my VK3001P on the new version of Northwest, where you can finally get down into the J9 area. Now I'm playing with two teammates from SAS, MASS, and PSU, and they're in their KV1Ss, and they're going to be going north along the AB road, while I go down to the aforementioned, newly opened J9 area. Now, the thing about being a medium in this kind of game, where you're top tier, is you have the freedom to kind of act like a heavy. Now, I say this because you're top tier. Just because they can get through my armor doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be doing a lot of damage. And even then, they may not be able to get through my armor. So I have the ability to take some risks, but I know that heavies like to come down here, so I'm going to wait and see what comes up this path. So far, it's the two Hellcats, and I'm not overly anxious to poke my nose out just in case a KV1S comes around that corner, because that can do some serious damage, but it seems to be just these two Hellcats, for the moment at least. So I put a shot into one, back off, and there's my first kill. So again, there seems to be nothing else coming, so I'm going to come down this hill, take a shot at the Hellcat, miss my first shot, he hits me, I put another shot into him, so does the Cromwell, ram him, and there's my second kill. So 2 kills, a minute and a half into the game. Now there's a Type T-34, and there's about to be a Panzer IV coming up that road as well. There he is. They've killed the Panzer 38 NA, and now they're going after the Cromwell, and I don't know what that looks and the Wolverine are doing, but it doesn't appear that they're being much help. So I'm going to come around this side, there goes the Cromwell, and I'm going to hopefully flank them. There's the Type T-34. His first shot bounces, mine doesn't. My second shot bounces and he misses, and I'm going to pin him up against this wall, take him for 226 damage, and then finish him off with a shot. The Panzer IV gets one into me before I finish him off as well. So we're 2.5 minutes into the game. I'm sitting on 4 kills. Now, they still have an ARL V39 left alive, and at this point I'm willing to bet that he's somewhere along J4, H4 area, K4, trying to get some shots into me. So I back up around the corner, but nothing. So I'm going to push forward because there's some big nasty tanks up in the A3 area, and I want to relieve some of the pressure off of my teammates. So I'm going to poke up around this corner, and I'm going to see if there's anyone guarding the base, and hopefully I'm going to be able to just waltz right in and take care of artillery. Yeah, all 3 KV1Ss are up there, a T1 Heavy, a T28, and all we have are the 2 KV1Ss and a Hellcat. So, being able to take out the artillery would be really useful, because that Hummel has 1 kill already. And it may just be RNG, it may just be a lucky game for him, but at the same time, he has 1 kill. I don't want to risk putting my teammates in harm's way if I can. So I'm going to try and take out the artillery. And if there's no one guarding this road, oh, there goes one of them. If there's no one guarding this road, it's really easy actually to get into their base, because you have this huge rock formation on your right to block you, and then as soon as you pull up here, there's lots of buildings in between you and a lot of the places that enemies might be camping. So I'm going to come up here, and I'm looking for artillery, and I'm looking for that ARL, because I'm willing to bet that he's around here. There's the Hummel, there's the SU-5. So I'm going to go for the SU-5 first, because 1 shot kill. That's 5 kills. There's the ARL. Now, there's buildings between me and that Hummel, So I can't hit him, but he might be able to hit me. So I'm going to be careful, and I'm just going to poke my nose out and take shots at this ARL V39 who is ever so nicely presenting me with his side. Now, I realize that I'm not aiming very well, but I am trying to track him, because if I can track him, he can't turn towards me. There's a hit from the M37, and he gets into cover before I can hit him again. But I was trying to track him because, of course, ARL V39, the sides aren't that well armored. I could easily kill him if only I could track him in place. But he takes out the looks. So I'm going to be a bit of a dick. And I'm waiting for that SU-100 that's behind me to come up over this hill and spot the enemies for me. Because with 110 health, I don't have a lot of health points to spare. So there's that Hummel again, and there's the ARL. I'm going to poke out because the ARL can't hit me here. And I'm going to put a shot into that Hummel because he doesn't seem to care that I'm shooting at him. So 60% or 60 health left, and I missed my first shot, but my second shot goes in, and there's 6 kills. There's Top Gun. The SU-100 took out the ARL, so I don't need to worry about him. All that's left on this team is the M37 and the 2 KV-1Ss. Now, their KV-1Ss are on our base trying to cap, and we have a Wolverine and a Churchill 7 going back for them, so I'm going to cut through their base, not only because it's fast, but because I'm hoping that it'll draw enemy artillery out. But there's the scumbag, and he's running away. So my first shot just misses and goes into the railway line. And at this point, I'm like, the RD is mine. I want that Pastucci's medal because I've already killed the Hummel and the SU-5. Not to mention the 7th kill is nice. So I'm going up. I'm chasing after this M37, and I'm hoping that he doesn't try to run away too much because I don't know if I could keep up with him. But he's found a place to try and take shots at our allies in our base. I track him and dispatch him. So there's 7 kills, Pastucci's medal. We have 50% cap, and the Churchill 7 is facing off against the KV-1SF North. Now, I know there's no way that I'm going to be able to kill that KV-1S, so I end up going back to cap, and the Churchill takes out the KV-1S. Good job, Churchill. So that's the end of the game. Let's take a look at the post-action. So, like I said, Mastery Badge, Pastucci's, High Caliber, and Top Gun. 43,000 credits, 1,732 experience, with a premium, thanks to Frank 44 Mag. Love you, buddy. So, top in damage with just under 2,000 damage done, and top in experience with 1,155. 20 shots fired, 17 direct hits, 16 penetrations for 1,994 damage, 6 hits received, 4 penetrations, 2 non-penetrations, 1 splash damage. So, thank you very much for watching. Like I said, if you have any criticism, constructive criticism preferably, anything that you think I should know, anything that you think can make these better, let me know in the comments below. Because this is something I really want to do, I really like doing, and it's something I'm definitely new to, so I still have a lot to learn. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you on the battlefield.